Good morning and welcome back to part 2. Thank you for joining me today. I've been Matthew 7:1. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged with the same measures you use. It will be measured to you. Why do you look at a speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? First, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Angela Kerr. I'm going to post her link in the comment below. She helped me with some words of advice for videoing, and hopefully I figured that out. But she gave me some great words here. Oops. So I was crafting away for about an hour yesterday after I was speaking with Angela, and I was recording, and I checked up. I made a whole bunch of stuff. I sewed in a signature into the book. Then I started making this little envelope, and I checking to make sure that everything was okay, and it was not recording. So yeah, that just happened. So Angela Kerr, she's the queen of altered envelopes. I mean, this woman is amazing. I just love her work. Anyways, this is her kit, and it's just a bunch of Doily. So she put her digital out. So I printed off a bunch because I put them at different sizes because I wasn't sure what size I want. So anyways, I resized them and I flipped them so that they can go back to back. And I cut all these out. I figured out from one of her tutorials, because this is going to go into the envelope. So this is done. So if you want to see how this is made, I will, like I said, I will post her link in the comments below, and you can see all the wonderful tutorials that she does. So I have one more signature to do, so we'll hopefully do that one together, or that one, the one I did yesterday, will be offline too. So I had sewed in one of the signatures here. I punched and I explained how to do the binding of the signatures and whatnot. So hopefully we can do that one today. So just to give you a little flip through. I don't know if it's far enough. So I just put a little corner pocket. What I done here was, this is a Donna Phillips done a tutorial on this here using a sheet. I had put a pink paper here, but vellum, I love vellum. Like if we were to pick a favorite paper, vellum would be mine. Because like listen to the crinkle. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, I have this beautiful lace, so I put a circle, I glued it, and I made like a little tuck spot here, little side pocket, oops, sorry. And then where the strings hang down, I just took, this is a couple pieces that I put in here from Shabbydabbydoodah. I'll post a link too for her. I just stuck that in here just to make it a little belly band, mini belly band kind of, and when you pull it out there's some pretty flowers to look at. So yeah, it's just a couple of things that I've that I've done. So I'm going to, there's a couple pieces here that still need to be like decorated. So, but yeah, we'll work on this signature here. And then this one here is going to be just paper clipped to the side. But as you see already, this is one signature and it's already a chunky monkey. Like I said, I'm a stuffer. So let's get started. And I have my basket of goodies here that I neatly put away, but I want to finish with this envelope. I hope you are all having a fabulous day, and yeah, welcome back. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate a thumbs up, nice comments. Here's my altered paper clip that we did yesterday. So it has home with a key. I put a little flower, and I put a nice dangly. This nice little dangly piece came from one of my sister's jewelry, and yeah, and I stuck a key on there with lace, and so yeah. So you missed that. So we're going to work on these here hopefully today as well. So some bling. Not sure how much of these I'm going to actually finish. I want to dress this out. She has vintage lace, and I don't blame her for not wanting to cut it, so she scanned them into the her computer so she can just make prints off of them. You can do this your way. It doesn't have to be precise. Like I said, it's your way crafting. We design how we like. Yep. My dog kept me awake half the night. Oh, it's getting so annoying because the bears have been hanging around. Then when I got up this morning, I read that my daughter had a bear hanging around at her place in her yard. The kids were afraid to go out because they had to go to school. But they're foraging for the winter, right? So they're not out to harm anybody. But in the same time, like they're in town. Well, I'm in town too, but I'm on the very edge of town. And I have bush all around me. So it's understandable. Like the bears, they go into the bush across the street from me. And the last few days I haven't been able to go for a walk with my dog because of the bear problem, and I'm afraid that she would go after them. And yes, she has gone after them in the past, so that's my luck. I'll get out walking and come across a bear and she'll want to go after it, and I'll have to fight off a bear. So no thanks. My grandson is a little terrified because he has to catch the bus at 7:30 in the morning. So yeah, nobody wants to fight off a bear that early in the morning, that's for sure. Nobody wants to come face to face with a bear. I don't think so. Let's see. Kind. Because we need to be kind to one another. Sorry for taking so long. Or a butterfly. Ooh, butterfly. That's an ongoing thing with my brother. Ooh, butterfly. Which I have. I like butterflies. That's too big. Oh. Jumping out, so yeah, but it's still, I can hide the butterfly under there. Oh, that's kind of cute. I think I like that. Okay, let's see if I can do this without messing it up. That. So tell me about your day. Have you been running across any wildlife? Probably not. We live way up here in the northern parts of Ontario, Canada. For those of you who are on the other side of the world, different time zone. We don't normally have wildlife because it's too far for them to walk. No, just kidding. We have a lot of wildlife up here. A lot. Coyotes that come across. I was sitting outside last summer, and there was a coyote. It was about 10 o'clock at night. I was sneaking up the driveway to try and come and get my dog. That was fun. But Bella and her big mouth with the growling, and yeah, didn't take long for the coyote to go one way and me the other. With Bella in tow, I had a hold of her leash, let me tell you. And she pulls pretty hard. So I'm not going to use that. Something in there. I'm not putting, well, I could leave that, but I want to leave some areas blank. I don't want to, my envelope is going to be stuffed up enough as it is. You know what I mean? How about a little stamp? Thanksgiving next month. We're supposed to go to my sister's. So I have a big family, so she has the property, so I'm gonna go there for the, well, family from down south is coming up, so they'll stay there, and we'll come home because we're only about a half an hour away, 45 minutes from her, so I'll just drive there and come back. Because my mom is not the best of health, so it's about her needs. She needs to see her family too, so. Yeah, did I just hear somebody say yes? Okay. There, hope, kind on the simplicity of that. So pretty. Because it's very subtle. So I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to measure just enough so I can have a little bit of an edge to glue this to this. And that way it'll have like a see-through part. So with my pen, because I can't find my pencil, just put a little line. Because I'm going to cut it really crooked if I don't. I'll have to start over. Right. There we go. And I can keep that. And then I'm just going to glue just a thin line here. Sure that it's all lined up nice. The edges are straight. And then the same on the other side. There, how pretty is that, right? So cute. That'll go like that. Just for added interest. Okay, so on the cover page I have made, with the leftover scraps, I made little envelopes. Maybe cherish, and the story begins. I have a tag hanging from that one, so maybe we can hang. We can decorate this little tag that I had left over from when I went to a craft fair. I was selling some of my my home decor items that I was making. That'll be covered up with some paper and some little buttons. I have some leftover pieces. there's a nice little one here. A fussy tear. There's I still find it hard to talk into thin air. It's so nice and shiny and bright out here today. Yesterday it was drab and dreary and rainy, and today it's so peaceful. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use. Just take a little snippet here. Tack that down. A little bit of the hairs from the Fabri-Tac. Probably out of shot again. Yes, I fussy cut these out. I did them. I had taken a month off away from the world. My son passed away 6 months ago, on the 23rd of this month. And then there was some other just different things that arose, and it was a really heavy burden for me. And I was really having a hard time dealing with life, and so I just needed to get away. Like, I live alone, well, with my dog. But sometimes, you know, there's just different distractions in life. And yeah, it was just one thing after another, and just health problems with my daughter, and yeah. So while I was there, I done some fussy cutting, and I met up with a friend while I was down south, and she's just a real darling. So I kept the little corners. You know when you cut the corners off to make the little tags? Well, I kept the little corners. I think this will make a cute little pocket, or a corner, or what do you call that, corner tuck. I'm just gonna oh, I'm shaking so much, I don't know why. Okay, I'm just gonna snip this down just a wee bit. There, how cute is that? Okay. Stick that here. Here, I have this little piece of paper left over. Just going to cut that down just a wee bit. The edge. And I'm going to make a little envelope. But using up all your little pieces of scrap, right? So just put a little dot of glue just to keep it closed. Put my lid back on now before it dries out. Stick that there. There, cute little envelope. Well, it's kind of crush. A little bit crush. There. Nobody will see that going by at 100 miles an hour, let me tell you. I'm going to stick that in there. So, tell me what you're working on. Leave a comment below. I look forward to reading nice comments. Angela Kerr left me a comment yesterday. It just made me all choked up in one of my videos. Oh, I did it, didn't I? Oh, I'm an airhead. It's okay. Plan B. There's always a way out of our oopsies. I'll showcase faith in there. There we go. Make a nice little border around faith. I forgot what I was doing. Squirrel. Oh, my dog is barking. Okay, back away from the glue. And then we'll stick that in there. There we go. And I'll hang that from here. Okay. I'm just taking my pokey tool here and I'm just kind of rounding the edges a little bit on my little butterfly. Ooh, butterfly. Okay, so I want to put that here so our story begins. I should have put it on the first one. And I had something else here. What did I have? Oh, my word. Oh, cherish. I think so. I think so. Okay. But that's okay. I can put it on after I glue everything down. So I'm going to put this one first. Put that down. Stick it up here because that's where my envelopes are going. So our story begins. There. Well, that's going to take a couple minutes to dry. And some thin lace here. This here. It's kind of big. How about a teeny? Yeah, that'll be okay. I'm just going to take some fabric tack and stick. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to stick some lace down the side of my page. I mean, you don't have to do this, but this is what I'm doing. Decorate how you wish. But I like just a little added interest. And besides, yeah, just gives a nice different texture to your page. Besides, it's pretty. To the other side. Line it up. Oops. Keep it straight. There. That. And I'll paper clip that on this side or at the other side. We'll see. So that one's done. I'm going to put it on the side. So what are we going to do with this one here? I had around. Oh, it's pretty. I'm going to cover my glue here. My daughter gave me this. It's so pretty, so elegant. I just want to hoard it, but just like that. So I want to make this a pocket. Are you kidding me right now? I'll have to look for a new pin. There we go. I'm going to ink the edges first. just go part way. Oh. Have to clean out my glue lid. It's got a little bit of rust from my my pin. I'll have to invest in some, stick that ball into the needle, the pointy end, so nobody gets picked. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that out and invest in some stainless steel pins. It's the first time it goes rusty on me. That way, so I'll put the glue on the back. Like that. Shape it around the circle a little bit. Now I'll use my fine tip because I want to secure that down so it kind of acts as a belly band a little bit. I don't need that much glue, so okay, here we are again. So I was just gluing these down. I don't know how much of this is being recorded. Be like yesterday and have none of it. I don't know. I hope not. When you're learning new things, right, it's going to take a while for things to actually go okay. Wants to put in here like that. And I'm not going to stick a piece of paper. I mean, she can do that, the lady that is getting this. Well, actually, she's buying it for a gift. And I took these little cards. They were they wrapped around a box that was like sturdy enough. There we go. And I'll stick that there. And I'll put a nice, and then I made some little tickets, little decorated ticket, but I want to secure that in here right now. So I'm going to only do the 3 sides because there's a pocket in the top and then the 2 other pockets. So close enough to the edge, but not right on the edge, because when you press down, you don't want it oozing out, right? So that. Put that to the side. We'll decorate this. Now we're just using use up a bunch of little snippets, pieces. Put that there, put a little piece of music there, put a little piece of cheesecloth. Don't throw anything away. It's all good. Because when you're decorating little pieces like this, you have all these little extras, right? Where'd my cheesecloth go? Is that too big? No, that's not too big. Look, see? That works. what I have for the other side. Oh, I have a nice little petit oiseau, little bird. Look at that. Tiny little flower. A fine line, but I need something a little quicker. There we go. I'll stick that. Get off my finger. Go. Stick my glue. Piece of music. Put my word beautiful. And my flower. There we go. See? There. Just little pieces hanging out. Doesn't have to be in your face kind of all the time. You know what I mean? Just sometimes little subtle little things are just how cute is that? And here's my belly band that I'm going to stick here. And on that one, the other one, I had put an envelope in the belly band. So I just want to get these pockets and stuff into place, and then we'll worry about decorating and stuff after. So like I can stick something like that. You have to wait till the glue is dry. Now, I don't know why I always make over stuff. I'm a stuffer. I see something, it's like, oh, that'll look pretty in there, and in it goes. So next thing you know, I got myself a little chunky monkey. I'll just slide right in there. Maybe I can put it up there. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I think she could use that one. There you go. Problem solved. Anyways, I should do my spine at the end so that I know how thick to make the cover, or do a soft cover journal, and it doesn't matter how bulky it is. Or just not stuff it so much. But then that's just talking foolish. Decorate using up the scraps that I have down. I'm going to sew on a button that I already have made, that now I just need a little piece. I'm not sewing it down tight because I need my thread. So I'm having a thread wrapping around so I don't need it too secure. And this is waxed linen thread. So, and it holds it really well. There we go. So I have my thread here. I'm just going to tie around behind. That. Yeah, it goes this way. And then just wrap it around like that and snip it here. And then I'll glue it to, and I'm going to glue it all the way down because I have the string going in the back. I mean, I could use micropore, but you know what? We have enough pockets and tucks and stuff, right? So kind of put that in the center like that. Paper frill on the edge. Oh. And all I did here was just like little ruffle. And it's cued on the pages. So make sure it's lined up properly. Nice little overhang. Just going to do the other side. And I didn't change the roll of my my thread, so but that's okay. Like I said, nobody's gonna notice going by at 100 miles an hour, right? Go like that. I want to add a little bit of color. It's kind of drab here. So let's see. Let's just move that out of the way. Get this straight across. Oh, perfect. All right, now I'm just going to tack a little just on the edge here, on 3 sides. And I hope I glued the right. Okay, yes. So what I did was, it's oatmeal, instant oatmeal packages. Listen to the crinkly. Anyways, I covered it, and it makes a perfect pocket. There you go. It's using what you have, right? And it works great, and it gives that nice crinkly sound. It's utilizing the scraps that you have. Well, scrap. Now, put that back here. See why I always end up with chunky monkeys? You have to. Like, it's just, it's a rule. Not really, but it's my rule. All right, now we're going to have another pocket. There, I'll put one here. So let's cover that up. There. Pink. That's a little kind of stark, like it's like in your face kind of pink, but we can dull it down by inking it. Just a not so bright. Just, it dulls it down a little bit and ages it a little bit. So put that on the edge. There, how pretty is that? Okay. And I'm going to leave the top open so that we could use that as a pocket as well. Bye-bye.